That's a lot of white space in that audio. All right. We are back. We are back and badder than ever.
Oh wait, correction. You're back and badder than ever. I'm back and sicker than ever.
Yeah. Our good boy Chip here has got a little bit of a thing going on in his throat.
Yeah. What happens when you suck some dick?
Yeah, sucking too much dick.
That's what happens when you suck some dick.
We made a little bit of an oopsie. In the intro script, you may remember we said that we have no idea what we're doing. We lost all of episode 2. We recorded episode 2. It was really good. It was supposed to be titled "We Cry Over Hallmark Movies," but that fell through.
I know exactly what to name this one. We cry over episode 2.
We cry over episode 2. Do it. So this one is going out. We cry over episode 2. Yeah, we have the audio. We can release that audio, but it's not going to be good quality. So we're skipping over it for now. If you guys do want that, if you do want to listen to that, if you want to prevent that from becoming lost media, I'm sure we'll find some way to post that outside of the normal podcast sphere.
Yeah, oh man, it's kind of dookie. If I'm going to be honest.
It's really dookie. Yeah. It's really bad.
We are joined by our lovely audio rep Darcy.
Yes,
it is no longer our lovely audio rep Brittany.
Yes.
You guys
it was never Brittany because we lost episode 2.
Yeah, I was going to say they won't know who Brittany is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brittany was one of our lovely audio reps.
Yeah, she was once upon a time. You know what? In our organization, I'm going to add a new property. I'm going to say that it's lost.
Nice. So what are we doing here again? I know we started a podcast, but I really...
Yeah.
I'm kind of sick right now. I'm not even going to lie.
I have no idea what we're doing here. How are you guys doing? How we doing, guys? What's up, crew?
Well, I went to the ER, got checked out.
I'm not you. I'm talking to our crew. Come on, crew. How are we doing, guys? They're all giving me thumbs up right now. Every single one of them. I'm just kidding. It's just me, Chip, and Darcy.
Yeah, he thinks he has more friends than he actually does.
I have 0 friends.
But I get all the bitches, so...
Oh. Whoops.
They really think I can't pull, but like honestly...
You know what? We should start whenever we get listeners. If we get listeners. We should start like a
poll?
Just
poll.
Just a place. Yeah, a poll.
Yeah,
a poll. See if people want episode 2 or not. Because you guys don't understand. It is really bad.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a poll about me getting bitches or not.
Oh, well, everyone would say no to that. So we don't even need to do that. We don't need to run that one. Well, I'm still thinking about episode 2, man. That's such a huge loss.
It really is.
Because it was a good episode. And now no one's ever going to get to see it.
That's why we cry over episode 2.
This is why we cry over episode 2. Yeah, just keep clearing your throat into the mic.
Sorry guys. I am actually sick. Like, this is not a bit. Like,
yeah, no, he is actually genuinely.
Yeah, I'm actually
a little
sick.
under the weather here. All right. Anyway, guys, this is 4 a.m. in the morning. I am Mick.
I am Chip.
Want to try that one again?
I am Chip.
We're just a couple of bros, a couple of dudes that we want to start a podcast. Once again, as evidenced by episode 2, we have no experience. We don't know what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
We have no clue. But we do have a goofy life.
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
we
a
do.
goofy shared life. A couple of weird, goofy shared life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to just talk about them here. Normally podcasts have a theme. This one has a theme, but it's not defined. It's kind of hard to explain. Mm-hmm. So just listen, sit back, enjoy the ride, have fun with us at 4 a.m. in the morning. Yes.
Sorry, I'm a little slow right now.
He is kind of slow. Normally he's slow, but he's a little bit slower than normal. So we're really struggling on this.
All right, so I'm going to move on from that comment. So let's talk about our week or start of week, because we're recording this on a Monday.
Yeah, we're recording this the same day that episode 1 went live.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Should we make a pattern of that?
We can.
That'd give us a week to upload the next episode.
Oh, we can. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so what have you guys been up to? I actually don't know yet. Darcy, do you want to be a part of this podcast? All right, she's shaking her head no. All right, so what have you been up to?
Me? Oh, dude, I'm trying not to die, honestly.
Yeah.
I really am trying not to die right now.
You've been hanging out around a lot of sick people, huh?
Yeah, dude, they're sick as fuck.
Yeah, they're ill, bro. Yeah.
Sick as fuck.
That is ridiculous. I hate that just happened. Let's move on.
Juliet's probably the one who got me sick. I'm just saying. The mic's about to fall. No.
The mic is not falling.
Okay, cool. Anyways, if you guys remember,
you really are sick, aren't you?
If you guys remember in podcast at episode 1, I talked about Juliet and how I have semi-romantic feelings for her.
Semi-romantic.
Darcy and Mick disagree with me, saying that she's not the thickest girl in the West, but she definitely be thick. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I think that you're lying. You may be lying. You may be wrong. Either way, she is not.
She's pretty thick, and honestly, I just want her to. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence because maybe
you want
kids
her
are
to
listening.
notice you. You want her to notice you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That is really awful.
But again, guys, I know we've had these conversations in the past where a lot of people just see like the fuckboy exterior of me and stuff like that. Like they just look at me and they're like, dude, that guy's a fuckboy.
I have never looked at you like that.
Honestly, it's kind of it's kind of something else, man. Like I'm a person first. Wow. I have feelings. And I just I try to show that, but all people.
So anyway, moving on, since the words that you're speaking are kind of pointless.
Anyways, all people want from me is me. Like they only want me as my meat. Like they don't want me as as Chip. As a you're just a little flesh bag. Yeah, that's all I am. That's all they want from me. And I know I portray that I'm a fuckboy.
All right, welcome back to Chip Lies to the Audience for 12 minutes straight.
Yeah, this is a bit.
You're the least fuckboy person I think that I know. Maybe at one point, maybe in your high school years, he's literally wearing Papa Bear slippers, guys. He's literally wearing plaid, like if you imagine lumberjack plaid, and then embroidered on the lumberjack plaid it says Papa on his right foot and Bear on his left foot.
They gotta know who Daddy Bear is. Like,
oh god. Okay, I know we shouldn't be gagging into the podcast, but
I'm pretty positive we did this bit on the first episode too.
Hey, it might have been the second episode. Do you want to just redo all of the episodes? Let's just have the podcast where every episode is exactly the same.
I would literally murder myself.
You would murder yourself?
Yeah.
I think that there's a word for that. It's called
Life is easy.
Life is easy.
We're gonna move on to the life is easy questions.
Right
yes,
now?
we are. Oh, you guys hear that? That's Mick trying to play some piano.
I'm really good at this.
He's horrible at it.
I'm doing all right.
He's doing pretty bad.
I'm doing okay.
You're doing bad.
I'm doing okay.
You're doing trash. Fuck you, Mick.
Our dearest Chip, he gets no bitches. He is weak in the flesh, cause he's sick in the head. Our dearest Chip,
Sick as
he's
in
kind of weak.
sick as in like
Muscular
ill?
dystrophy is a real thing, and he's suffering. Oh, he's suffering. All right, I'm done with this. All right, I think that's good enough. We can move on.
Okay, so life is easy.
Life is easy, and it really is. And if you're struggling out there, if you're really having a difficult time, just know that Chip and Mick, we may be on your side, but we're disappointed because life is easy.
So this is the part of the podcast where we talk about your wacky, silly, goofy questions, and we give answers to them, right? Our answers, it may not be the right answers, but
it's definitely not the right answer.
But they are our answers nonetheless.
All right, you want to take the first one?
Yeah.
Sure, what Lainey Jane has to say.
Suppose you were in a marathon when the purge starts. How are you winning that race? First of all, can we talk about her name, Lainey? Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'll get down on one knee for this girl. I don't care. I like her first name. I want you
to know something.
Yeah.
I want you to know something. I know two Laineys.
Yeah.
One of them is my sister. So let's just take a moment. Let's just take a moment and think about what we're gonna say next.
I just always liked the name Lainey. I think Lainey was...
Another one of them is a really good friend of mine.
Like I said, I always thought Lainey was a really nice name, so...
Yeah, we can compliment names, but let's tread respectfully.
Anyways, so Lainey...
Excellent question, first of all. Let's just say this right out the gate. For the Life is Easy segment, these are the kinds of questions we're looking for.
Yeah.
We want your guys' goofy, silly life problems, hypotheticals, stuff like that.
So how I'm winning the race, I'm hopping immediately in a car and just driving to the end of a fucking...
You're gonna drive?
Yeah.
So the purge makes things that are illegal legal, not things that are against the rules of the race.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I can't hit a couple people on the way.
I think, okay, imagine a Venn diagram. On the left side, there are rules in the race. On the right side, there are laws. And in the middle, there are the assumed things that you shouldn't do during a race that you can now do during the purge.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking get in a car and win the race in my car.
You're going to race. You're going to be hitting people. You're going to be mowing them over.
Yeah.
I assume that we would have known that the purge was starting when we started this race.
Just imagine if you don't. Just
all of a sudden there's just air raid sirens going on.
If it's random as hell.
I am bringing a pistol with me and 27 magazines. And I am just shooting everyone that's in front of me.
I don't think you understand how heavy... Like, what are you...
Are you about ready to tell me that I don't know how heavy a bullet is?
No, but I was going to say, like, are you just going to bring a fucking bag with you?
Oh, yeah, I'm carrying a backpack to this race.
Okay.
Because that's a smart thing to do during a marathon. History has shown us not to bring a backpack to a marathon.
I was like, dude, he's carrying 27 magazines for a handgun. Like, even for... Oh, my God, that's crazy. All right, so... Lainey, fantastic name, fantastic question. Thank you.
Excellent question. All right, Lynn Watson says, "I stole only the right shoes of my ex when we broke up with me. Am I a bad person?"
First of all, your grammar is horrible.
Your grammar is terrible.
Immediately right off the bat, Lynn,
you are a bad person, but not for this reason.
I liked your name, but now I don't anymore. So, yeah, no, you are a bad person. Go back to, fucking first grade English, please.
Yeah, seriously. Or even kindergarten. I think that you should learn this stuff before you enter school.
And let me clarify, right? Maybe Lynn doesn't... maybe it's not her first language.
Right.
Right? And if it's not her first language, then by all means, you did a great job, Lynn. But if it is your first language...
Honestly, we don't have to do that. She already knows one language. Let's not pretend like she knows two just because she knows one. Lynn, you're terrible with English...
Lynn, you're terrible at English.
I don't know. Maybe if you're from Germany or something, you're great at German.
Darcy's over here like, stop grilling her.
Please leave Lynn alone.
Stop grilling her.
All right, so I stole only the right shoes from my ex. First of all, that is a genius move because he has the memory of all of the shoes that he once had, but he no longer has the shoes.
Yeah, dude. Darcy mentioned this earlier when we were looking at the questions. And we were prepping for this podcast. Darcy, you wanna mention what you said earlier about this question?
I said it depends on what they've done. And if they were a bad person, I think they were very much right for stealing the shoes. And I think they should have put glitter in the left shoes as well.
Dude, Darcy a badass bitch.
That's crazy.
Don't fuck with Darcy.
Imagine picking up the first shoe and being like, "Where did the other shoe go?" And then dumping glitter all over the floor.
I'll be low key pissed.
I would low key. No, I would be livid.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's genius. It really is genius. So I guess, Lynn, what we're saying is next time, tell us what you and he did wrong in the relationship. And then we'll give you a more serious, more legitimate answer.
Yeah, Lynn, just add a little bit more details in it.
Yeah, but right now, genius. Absolutely genius.
So my girl, Michelle Platt. Right?
Oh, this is your girl?
No, I don't really like Michelle's like that. Could you beat a kangaroo in a fist fight? Why or why not? I can't.
Once again, excellent question.
I can.
Excellent question.
I can, and here's why.
You can beat a kangaroo.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? So with kangaroos, they don't immediately fight with their legs, right? They gauge against each other with their hands. And if the kangaroo
Are
is
you a
stronger,
zoologist?
no, actually, when I go down
He
through,
used to fight kangaroos.
yeah, I used to, yeah, but so they gauge against each other with their hands to determine whether or not it's like worth the fight or not. Like, so a human, it has stronger hands than a kangaroo does, right? So if I punch a kangaroo in the face, that kangaroo is gonna be like, oh my god, like, if his hands are this strong, how strong are his fucking legs? And they're just gonna back the fuck up. Like, there's videos online about this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if that's fact or not. So I'm going to assume that it's not. And I'm going to say that I could not beat a kangaroo.
Oh,
in a
no,
fist fight.
dude. I will fucking whoop that kangaroo's ass in a fist fight, bro.
You're going to kill a kangaroo in a fist fight?
I said whoop. I didn't say kill.
Are kangaroos... Kangaroos aren't an endangered species by any measure or means, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, let me see here. Do kangaroos fist fight each other?
Yeah.
Why do kangaroos box each other? A to Z animals. And they must know what they're talking about
Dude, they're
because
like mean.
they are. No,
Really,
kangaroos are
really
mean. I do know
You're
that.
fighting that
You're
guy.
fighting that guy?
You're losing.
Oh, I wish you
You're
guys could see this
losing.
picture. This kangaroo is ripped.
He's on something, man. He's taking roids.
Kicking, if it was kicking, I would lose immediately. But if it's boxing, he's catching his hands.
Okay, so they don't fight. They don't box. They usually begin with the kangaroos grasping each other's necks with their forepaws and wrestling. When they're fighting, kangaroos throw their heads back to protect their eyes. So this is kangaroos have extremely sharp claws. Dude, I'm sorry. Okay, maybe if you get all the punches in and the kangaroo doesn't hit you once, maybe.
And he's like a baby as well.
And it's like a baby kangaroo.
No, see, if he's only using his arms, there's no way in hell this fucking kangaroo is gonna kill
Yeah, but
him.
it's not going to use its arms. I think in boxing, but like, I think we're talking like kangaroo boxing match, which includes like kicking.
No, she clearly just wrote box in a fist fight.
Yeah, but she also said kangaroo.
Yeah, but if
The act of a kangaroo fighting is called kangaroo boxing. That's
No.
what they call it.
Okay, but if it's just pure fist fights, I'm gonna win.
Okay,
now
yeah,
if the legs are involved,
You've
I'm
got the
fucked.
speed, you've got the reach, you've got.
I'm
okay.
gonna fuck that kangaroo up.
All right, so I think we can reach a consensus here. If legs are involved, we're losing. But if it's just fists, which I don't know how you're going to train a kangaroo to fight against instinct and just fist fight you, but if it is just fists, I think that we could win. I think that one of us could
100%.
win. All right, David Underwood. He says, "Who's winning in a fight? You or 50 fourth graders?"
So why is everyone in there fighting mood?
Yeah,
right
why
now?
is everyone so aggressive this time?
Dude.
Do you think you could take 50 fourth graders
Dude,
on? What is the average weight of a fourth
I
grader?
will fucking. I could take 54th graders. Let's just leave it.
Okay.
At that.
Okay, so I assume that you have been in a fist fight, right?
Multiple times. Yes.
Okay, 63 to 64 pounds. Are we talking like organized fist fight, or are we talking just street fight?
Street fight.
Okay, you know how exhausting that is, right?
Oh yeah. I
yeah, it's so tiring.
Yeah, but they're fourth graders. I
That's
can
one
punt them.
person. Yeah, but that's punting 50 times, and they're all coming at you at once.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't think that you could do that. I don't think I could do that.
I could do
They
that.
would play
Is this
dirty too.
they're like, and this is a
Gremlins.
fight. So
But this doesn't let me know if I can't use my surroundings.
Let's
right? If I
say
can
it's
use my
a-
surroundings and pick up fucking chairs and desks and shit.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
I could fuck 54th graders up.
Okay, so assume you're in an empty swimming pool, like an Olympic-sized empty swimming pool. There's 50 fourth graders, and then there's you on the other side.
Oh, I can still fuck about.
You're really gonna.
I can fuck about.
Okay, I think that
Now-
you could get through
no,
maybe 25 to 30.
No.
fourth graders.
Here's the thing, right? If you add another like 10 or 20 on top of that, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Really?
But 50, just 50 fourth
So you're
graders.
saying that if there were just 1/6 more fourth graders?
Yeah, I'll be fucked. 100%. I'll just be tired.
Why is that where you draw the line?
So like, I've ruck marched for a decent amount of time, right?
50 fourth graders? You've ruck marched through 54th graders?
No, but I carried like 60 pounds on my back with weapon for 18.5 miles.
Okay.
4 hours.
Okay. So what is that total? 80 pounds? About maybe 100?
Yeah, give or take.
Okay, so that is 1.5 fourth graders.
But here's the thing, right? And then I also, right afterwards, we did sparring for jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. I'm dead tired, but I'm still going through it.
So even in your current 6th state, you think that you could take on 54th graders?
My 6th state, no.
Okay. But you're telling me that if you had, good night's rest,
good
breakfast, full of protein, full of sugars.
I had a good night's rest and give me like a week to get back into fighting shape, I'll be fine. I got this.
You can do 54th graders?
I could do 54th graders.
All right, audience, I need 54th graders to step forward for this fighting match.
Dude,
we will pay each of you 1.5 Hershey's candy bars, not king size.
I'm just saying that you better call up a hospital afterwards because they're going to need it.
You're going to want to call up a hospital beforehand because you will be in critical condition.
Whoa.
I think
we're going to need standby.
Realistically, standby. I think realistically, I could probably take on 15 to 20 fourth graders at once. If they're lined up and I'm boxing each one of those, I could probably get through 175 fourth graders. But only 50 or like 50 fourth graders all at once, I cannot manage that. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Do you think that you could take on, okay, let's say like Darcy. Do you think, what is the maximum number of fourth graders you think you can hit?
I'm not hitting a kid, so if they're coming at me.
You guys heard it here first. If you're a child and you want to kill Darcy, she is open and available.
No, because you guys got my back. Y'all are ready to hit kids.
Y'all
don't have my back.
I've got your back, but this is between you and 50 fourth graders.
That's your problem, not my problem. That's your problem, not my problem, Darcy.
Oh, dude. The next one is from someone that we both know and love. Someone that we're both well acquainted with. And they're asking a question that I think we're going to disagree on pretty heavily.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
All right, you want to take it?
Who's better at Mario Kart, Chip or Mick? Me, of course.
You're so wrong. By the way, this is from someone named Mario, which I believe is the actual Nintendo given name to Jane Doe. Ooh, yeah, let's not announce that name. We'll bleep over that. Here's a generic name. Jane Doe. That's what I'll use to bleep over.
All right, thank you.
I didn't bleep over the first thing that we wanted to bleep over either, by the way. Oh, that was episode 2.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, okay. Yeah?
Yeah, there is. We're doing a podcast right now. Do you want to come over?
It's kind of late.
You're calling me. You said that you were
It's kind of late when the podcast is happening, but if there's ice cream... It's cool. We're just answering phone calls in the middle of recording now. Is that what this podcast is?
Yeah, that's exactly what this podcast is.
You probably should have told our lovely audio rep, Brittany. Is it Brittany?
Brittany.
Yeah, you probably should have told our lovely audio rep, Brittany, that if she didn't want to be on the podcast, she should probably hang up before you...
Yeah, hey, lovely audio rep, Brittany, do you want to be on the podcast?
I'm already on it?
We're recording right now. Live.
Yeah,
this is happening.
Okay.
Yeah, you get ice cream out of it.
Yeah, you can have some ice cream. You can have some of his ice cream. I'll give it to you.
That I wasn't even offered.
You can keep this.
Okay. We're gonna ask our lovely audio rep, Brittany, who do you think is better at Mario Kart, Chip or Mick?
Mick.
That's what I'm saying.
Alrighty.
That's what I'm saying.
Alrighty, Brittany, we're gonna
He said it himself.
we're gonna hang up, Brittany. You have a good day.
All right, so Brittany's on my side. Darcy, who do you think's better at Mario Kart?
I'd have to see you guys play.
Oh, so I guess what's gonna happen here is a tournament, maybe?
Dude, I will whoop your ass.
Yeah, when we get a little bit of a following, if there's enough demand for this, we will live stream this. I think.
Dude, I will. You would
will
cry.
Die. You will die.
You will cry.
I might be crying at the loss of my good friend Chip because you will die.
Nope, it's over.
All right. Okay. So Mario Kart, you think you win? Mario Kart, I think I win. What about Smash Brothers?
I would win that too.
You're not gonna win that,
dude. I don't think you understand. That's all we can do when we're out there.
What Smash Brothers?
The new one.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Smash Ultimate?
Yeah.
That's the lamest one.
I can win in that one. I can win in melee.
You think you can win
Immediately.
in melee?
Yeah, melee.
Melee? How are you supposed to win me in a game that you can't even say the name of?
Dude, I'm tired and sick, okay?
Yeah, I'm tired, sick and tired of you lying about how good you are at this game. I want you to know something. I'm a bit of a nerd, guys. If you couldn't pick that up or piece that together, I'm a bit of a geek. I used to go to Smash Brothers tournaments in the Smash 4 era.
Oh, that's crazy.
I would take names.
I would also take names.
I would take names. This is not a lie. Darcy is looking at me with this newfound disgust.
Yeah. You know, again, like, I know that, like, my fuckboy-esque attitude and, like, my appearance outside.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, we're not doing this again. It's over.
This
it's
is a
over.
bit. He gets
If
no
you do this
bitches.
one more time, you're off the podcast. I'm done. You can't use any of my equipment. It's over.
I get it because, like,
This will be the Mick and Darcy podcast.
but, like, nerds get bitches too. So you know.
All right, we're moving on. Thank you,
Swiftly,
the actual Mario at Nintendo, for that question.
Copyright pending.
Copyright pending. Is it pending? I think Mario's already copyrighted and trademarked, and probably a whole lot of other things. Did you know that back in the early days of Nintendo, they would tell people that you, like, in the game manual, they said don't say that you have a Nintendo. A Nintendo is not a generic console. You have a Nintendo Entertainment System, because if enough people start calling any game console a Nintendo, that becomes a new word for Nintendo, and they can no longer use it as a trademark. Isn't that weird?
That's wild.
Yeah, that's really wild. Anyway, that is. Oh wait, no, I have one more. I had one more from our last episode. We had a submission to our Twitter account. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Twitter account now, so you can start submitting questions. It is called @4 a.m. in the morn. @4 a.m. in the morn. You guys are welcome to go there and submit your questions. Someone, whom I don't remember the name of, told me that, and by don't remember the name of, I mean I don't want to tell them
that you had a girlfriend.
Name. Yeah, it told me that I had a girlfriend once, and it was a lie. But
And
anyway.
he looked like a boyfriend.
Oh, this is a song.
Yeah.
I know this song. I'm not going to sing it.
No, because then we get
copyrighted. We get the DMCA notice. Yes, we have one more question. I have too many salt shakers and pepper shakers and not enough space for them. What do I do?
Well, here's what you do. You take them up, right? You pick up all the excess ones, and when you're having a really bad day, you walk outside and you slam one on the ground, and you keep doing that until you feel better.
I don't think that this was about feeling bad. I think this was about having too many salt and pepper shakers.
That's exactly what you do.
Now, I know this person. So I'm going to say that throwing them away is not an option for them. So here's what you do. You throw away everything else until all you own are salt and pepper shakers. And whenever you have too many and you don't have enough space, you just get a bigger house.
Or, guys, I'm actively dying right now. Like, it's not a bit. I'm actively sick. But, so if you hear me clear my throat, it is 100% real.
Thank you for that example of a real throat clearing.
God, I'm dying. Okay, here's what you do.
Oh, God already knows.
I know. Here's what you do.
He's up there waiting.
He is up there waiting
to send you to hell.
Yeah. Here's what you do, anonymous person. You take the salt and pepper shakers. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. You put them in a briefcase. Mm-hmm. You attach handcuffs to them. Mm-hmm. Right?
I like where this is going.
And you walk up to some rando on the street. You attach that straight to their arm.
And you run.
And you just run away.
You bolt. You
and
get
make sure
out
it's
of
one
there.
of those.
That's so horrifying.
Make sure it's one of those ones that have a combo lock.
Dude, they're gonna call him like a bomb threat.
Yeah, they are.
But make sure you have one of those things that have a combo lock on it.
Oh my god!
Instead of that, or just get a briefcase
on the
combo
note,
lock and put it somewhere in a public setting.
On the briefcase that you handcuff to this guy, you need to put a note that says, if you can guess how many salt and pepper shakers there are in this case, that's the combination. And if you're wrong, the bomb that I put in this briefcase will go off.
Yeah.
And I think that's a safe thing to do.
Yeah.
I think that any government agency would agree with us there. I think that's what you need to do with those.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So,
all right, let us.
Agree?
You don't? Oh, come on, tell us what your reasoning is.
It's just really mean to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
But would it get rid of the excess salt and pepper shakers?
Sure.
Okay, so it works. That's the answer to the question. All right. Anyway, let's get into playing catch up. What are you guys been up to? What are you doing?
Besides dying, I'm supposed to go to the bar tonight and hang out with Juliet. Again, still trying to get with her because she's Juliet.
Romantically. Yes.
Yeah. I just want her to come into my life and fuck it all up. So if there's any,
oh my god,
if there's any like bad bitches listen to this podcast, please by all means, come into my life and fuck it all.
All of the bitches that are listening to this podcast. All of the bitches that are listening to this podcast are bad bitches, just straight out the gate. So, and if you are a young lad, you are the most handsome of young lads.
Mm-hmm.
I love how we say bad bitches for women, but handsome young lads for men. Is that a little sexist?
That 100% is a little sexist.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what's going on with me. I am trying to convince a food truck to let me build and host them a website.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. And when it happens, not if, but when it happens, they will be my first client here in the Tejas region, in the San Antonio area.
Yeah.
I used to do this in Huntsville. I used to do this in Alabama. In Bama. But I haven't done it in a minute. So getting back into the swing is kind of difficult. But I'm excited. I'm excited to start it up again. I'm excited to have a little bit of moolah. I'm excited to be my own boss again. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Besides that, we did eat their food. What did you think of their food? Ooh, not positive, huh?
Does that mean my comments?
Does that mean that I get to eat the rest of your food?
Yeah, by all means.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I really liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked it. It was this. You know what? Let's just give them a little shout out real quick. It was called the Taters Taco Truck. It was they made tacos, but they put like potatoes in it and stuff like that. And it was pretty. I liked it. It was pretty good.
It was very Caucasian-esque.
It was very It was a very white food truck.
Yeah.
But it was good. Their food was good to me. So if you're like me, someone who has good opinions about food, you will like their food.
Yeah, but if you're like me, who
has poor opinions about food, right?
Who's eaten just about everything in the world.
You've eaten everything in the world?
Just about.
How are you alive right now? How is anyone else alive if you're eating all the food?
I ask that question every day.
God is just looking out for us, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to move to the question of the day?
Yeah, let's go to the question of the day. We have 2 questions of the day today. What makes a relationship last? Is it only the emotional attachment, or is it only physical? Is the first question.
Sorry, guys. I'm dying again. Our lovely audio rep, Darcy, is coming back. I had the headphones on. Now she's going to have the headphones back on. So let me just pass that over real quick. Mick, you want to answer this question?
Yeah. Let me think for a minute. What makes a relationship last? Is it only the emotional attachment, or is it only physical? Actually, I kind of want you to start this one because I have weird opinions about relationships and how they work.
I think it's a little bit of both, right? So you need an emotional attachment to somebody, but you also that physical piece, matters, especially in young relationships, right?
Oh, very much so in young relationships.
The older you get, the more it's along the lines of you just want somebody there to, share your life with. But in young relationships, sometimes the quality of who you are as a person can be determined by how much somebody actually physically wants you.
Right.
And that can be very important to some people, right? So especially with people who, they may not have the highest of confidence or anything like that, so.
Right.
And I'm not saying that, if you really like the physicality of the relationship itself, it makes you a bad person. You know, I'm just saying that you need to know who you are as a person when you get into a relationship and know what you want, and then communicate that effectively, so you can have a decent relationship where it's not toxic and it's not, you're not getting something that you don't want, and that your partner's only getting what they don't want. So
Right.
That's my opinion on it. I think younger relationships, the physicality of it is way more important than the emotional attachment of it all.
So I'm just gonna open this lens up a little bit. I'm gonna take a look at the bigger picture here. I'm gonna say that when we say relationship, we're talking about all types and forms of relationships.
Oh, so you want to talk about like friends? And
Yeah.
things like that?
Yeah. So I think that relationships are an individual verbal contract between you and the person that you're starting a relationship with. So if you have a romantic relationship and it is very clear, very obviously that the emotional attachment is there but the physical attachment is not, so long as both partners are on the same page, I think that's all right. I think that works.
Yeah.
And it's the same the other way around, and it's the same for friends as well. Like, as long as you're on the same page as to what you're doing and that verbal contract is there between the two of you, I think you'll be all right. See, because it's all about communication, right? And so what are you actually communicating? You're communicating your expectations for that contract.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. I don't know who wrote us that, and I don't care.
It was a good question.
It was a good question. You want to take the next one?
What makes a family a family? Are adopted family members technically a part of the family despite sharing no biological material? Man, I try to finish that whole sentence in one breath, but I could not do it.
I think that you'll have a particularly useful opinion here.
Yeah, I do. It's not well known because this is technically our third episode, second episode omitted. But I am adopted, so I do have an opinion on this, right? And it's like a multi-stage opinion. So, what makes family a family? I wouldn't know.
Oh gosh! I wouldn't know.
Right. The answer that a lot of people would give is, some people are there to care for you and things like that, and they always have your back. That's great and all in Hallmark movies, but this is reality, right? So, people are going to fight. People are going to bicker.
We've been talking a lot about Hallmark movies.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite things to diss on. But people are going to fight. People are going to bicker, right? So, like in Hallmark movies, it's always that picturesque, like whatever, right? But in reality, a family is dysfunctional, is usually not well put together, and because you're mashing together multiple different personalities into one home,
multiple individuals.
Yeah, and each person has their own individuality, and if you don't have great communication, which most families don't in general, it's going to be hard. You know, so I don't think there's a real definition of family. And then our adopted family members, technically part of the family, despite sharing no biological material.
I think it comes down to how you define the word family.
Yeah.
Like, are we talking biological family? Are we talking like emotional family? Are we talking the whole, friendship family? Like, how are we defining family?
So for me, right, I have multiple different types of families, right? I have my work family, I have my deployed family, I have my actual family, and then I have, my friend's family, right? And each category has its own different thing. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
I
mean, we'll let the audience decide with the ratings on this episode.
Yeah, but each category has their own different, details that entail what it is. But, I trust the people I deployed with my life. Mm-hmm. and it's one of those things where you have to get real comfortable with them real fast, right? If you go out on a mission, you know, those are the people that ultimately are gonna make sure you come home. So those is my family.
Family is the people that care about you. The people that are maybe not in your immediate area, but the people that care about the value and quality of your life.
Not just my life, but it's everyone's in general. Like, if you're a good person, you know, and we're friends, I'm going to consider you family. You know, I'm going to look out for you and make sure you're taken care of. And that's why I also have a work family. You know, I make sure all my subordinates are taken care of. Even though, you know, sometimes they can be really freaking annoying and, you know, up my ass about a lot of things. But at the end of the day, you know, my job as their boss is to make sure they get to where they need to go.
Right.
You know.
Right. So I guess what we're saying here is that it's kind of up to you in a lot of ways. It's what you decide, but make sure that the family that you pick consists of the people who care about you.
Exactly. You know, and if it's toxic, you know, that's something you're gonna have to sit down and talk about.
Right. Once again, if these are individual relationships, this is about communication. Communicate effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All about communication. So.
Yeah.
That's all I got for that one. Sorry.
Yeah, I think you pretty much covered everything that I was thinking too. I think we're on the same page about this.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. What do you think, Darcy?
No comment.
Darcy
has no comment.
Darcy did not want to be a part of this podcast. She told me that at the beginning of it. We keep chipping her in. Ooh. All right, this is a shorter episode.
Oh, and wait, guys! I know I just opened up and I really showed some emotional.
If you say something about being a fuckboy, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. We will not
right?
do
I'll
prompts
chip in
training.
about that.
We will
not.
just end the podcast. We will not air this episode. We'll have 2 lost episodes. 3 episodes in.
So I showed a lot of emotional intelligence.
Oh God, he's still going.
Just know this, guys. Just know this. I have a hard exterior, but I'm also soft on the inside. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna put it there.
Yeah, like a Cadbury egg.
Like a Cadbury egg.
All right, do you want to? We can just make this a shorter episode, huh?
Yeah, honestly, it would be great.
We breezed through this one.
Yeah.
Let's run into prompt training. So today's prompt is: you go to heaven and realize that God is in his angsty teen years.
Oh, this is perfect because I'm dying, so I can go see God.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh shit, where am I? What the hell? What clouds?
Pearly
gates?
All right. Shut up. First of all,
who the fuck are you?
You're starting off on a good note, Buckaroo, buddy, and I'm saying these words because these are actually swear words that are automatically being censored by my heaven filter. Yes, my heaven filter, because I am him. I am God.
Oh, what up, G?
Do not refer to me as G. I created you. I am your father. You will speak to me as such. Now, I'm a celestial being. I live quite a bit longer than you do. So right now, I may be a little moody. My psychiatrist says that it's because of hormones.
Oh, say less. Do you want to listen to some My Chemical Romance?
I would love to listen to some My Chemical Romance.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will say this. Of all the people that I've created, every band member in MCR is my favorite.
Dude, I feel you.
And yeah. I kind of hate you already.
It's okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But it's not.
Is it okay?
It's okay because you know why? It's not a phase. You know, it's something. It's a lifestyle. It's something you have to go through.
Dude, this is what I've been saying. My therapist, he keeps saying, "No, dude, it's okay.
Dude,
you're gonna grow out of this."
Fuck your therapist.
Fuck my therapist.
Fuck your therapist.
We weren't able to use those words before. Freak my therapist.
Yeah.
Freak my therapist.
Dude, fuck your therapist, man. Your therapist don't know you.
In heaven. Of course, I am all-knowing and almighty, so I am able to change that on the fly. So if you do want to swear, I will give you the individual right to swear in heaven.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go back and set a good example to my other children.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go smoke a blunt while listening in your office. So.
Good. That's fine because you know what? I created that. That's a plant for the humans to enjoy. I made that for you guys.
Hey, do you want to listen to Panic as well?
I would love to listen to Panic.
Yo, God, God, you're a real G.
All right, well,